At Office Depot Office Max, we're here to help you work from home, an office, or even a coffee shop. Shop laptops, notebooks, ergonomic chairs, desks, and more. Although your local store at Spectrum at Ruston Town Center has closed, you can shop at our store at Benedict Drive and Bartholomew Fair Drive. Or shop 24/7 at OfficeDepot.com, and we'll have your order ready in-store or curbside in just 20 minutes. Find everything you need to end the year strong at Office Depot Office Max.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl, BeeSparrow, BTR 2021. Now, I want to talk biblical prophecy for a moment. Revelation 16:12, King James Version says, "And the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and the water thereof was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east may be prepared." So, the Bible says the Euphrates River will dry up. And so I came across this article a couple of weeks ago. Just decided to read it because it just seems like a lot of people are making a mockery out of the Most High Yah in the Bible. But this article says the desert drying Euphrates threatens disaster in Syria. So Syria's longest river used to flow by his olive grove, but today Khalid Al-Kamez says it has receded into the distance, parching his trees and leaving his family with hardly a drop to drink. It's as if we are or were in the desert, he said. The 50-year-old farmer who was standing on what last year was the Euphrates riverbed. "We're thinking of leaving because there's no water left to drink or irrigate the trees. And aid groups and engineers are warning of a looming humanitarian disaster in northeast Syria, while warning river flow is compounding woes after a decade of war. They say plummeting water levels at hydroelectric dams since January are threatening water and power cutoffs for up to 5 million Syrians in the middle of a coronavirus pandemic and economic crisis. As drought grips the Mediterranean region, many in the Kurdish-held area are accusing neighbors and they are accusing Turkey of weaponizing water by tightening the tap upstream, though a Turkish source denied this. Outside the village of Rumele, and I know I'm pronouncing these words wrong. They might not be wrong, right? They might not be right, but this is how it looked to me.
If you've got a personal auto insurance question, you could talk to a cab driver, although the policies he recommends might include avoiding the interstate, beating traffic by taking the back roads, and only making left turns when absolutely necessary. Or you could talk to your local Geico agent, whose policy is to use their expertise to navigate your insurance, finding the best route to help you save money on insurance for your home, car, and more. And as an added bonus, you'll be able to avoid traffic jams and potholes entirely. To find a Geico agent near you, visit geico.com/local.
Village of Rumele. Now, outside the village of Rumele, where Kamez live, black irrigation hoses lay in dusty coils after the river receded so far it became too expensive to operate the water pumps. Instead, much closer to the water's edge, Kamez and neighbors were busy planting corn and beans in soil just last year, submerged under the current. The father of 12 said he had not seen the river so far away from the village in decades. The women have to walk 7 kilometers, 4 miles, just to get a bucket of water for their children to drink, he said. Reputed to have once flown through the biblical Garden of Eden, the Euphrates run for almost 2,800 kilometers. That's 1,700 miles across Turkey, Syria, and Iraq. In times of rain, it gushes into northern Syria through the Turkish border and flows diagonally across the war-torn country towards Iraq. Along its way, it irrigates swaths of land in Syria's breadbasket and runs through 3 hydroelectric dams that provide power and drinking water to millions. But over the past 8 months, the river has contracted to a silver-sucking precious water out of reservoirs and increasing the risk of dam turbines grinding to a halt. At the Tishrin Dam, and once again, I may not be pronouncing that right, but that's what it looked to me like. Tishrin. At the Tishrin Dam, the first into which the river falls inside Syria, directed Ahmad al-Hadiyan again. Ahmad al-Hadiyan described an alarming drop in water levels not seen since the dam's completion in 1999. It's a humanitarian catastrophe, he said. Since January, the water level has plummeted by 5 meters and now hovers just dozens of centimeters above dead level, when turbines are supposed to completely stop producing electricity. Across northeast Syria, already power generation has fell by 70% since last year, the head of the Energy Authority says. I ain't even going to try to pronounce their name, but that's what they said. 2 out of 3 of all portable water stations along the river are pumping less water or have stopped working, humanitarian groups say. And this is a very long article. Almost 90% of the Euphrates River flow comes from Turkey, the United Nations says. To ensure Syria's fair share, Turkey in 1987 agreed to allow an annual average of 500 cubic meters per second of water across its border. But that has dropped to as low as 200 in recent months, engineers claim. This is amazing. The Bible prophesied that the Euphrates River will dry up. It's drying up today. People are still making a mockery out of the Most High and His Word. I would like to know what you guys think about this. The article continues to say that a drought is coming. A drought is coming to Syria. I believe a drought is coming to across the whole world. So while we out here worrying about unnecessary bull, the Euphrates River is drying up. That's what I say when I hear people talking BS. But the Euphrates River is drying up. This article also goes on to say there will be a shortage on food. They have been talking about that across the United States of this here America for years now. Of course, they're blaming this on the climate, but we all know that the Most High Yah is playing chess while everybody else is playing checkers. It's your girl, BeeSparrow. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. I would love to know what y'all think, okay? Holla at your girl.